Hey Warriors, Professor Chris here from WayOfTheWarrior.org, Private Lesson Revolution. Headed off to Jiu-Jitsu in a second, but I want to shoot something real quick for you guys about what it has taken to invest to grow my business. It's something that comes up all the time. Everybody either wants to know a book or a program or a course, or obviously, what we do and how we do it, and we're all too happy to help. But as far as personally, what I've invested is everything. Um, I don't think there is a book or a program or a course or a mentorship or a franchise or something that I have not invested the time, the money to fully explore. That doesn't mean that I have bought every single thing, but the reality is that think of martial arts like pizza, right? Is that you might have five different pizza places in your town, and some are better than others. But when it comes down to it, pizza's still pizza and still pretty good. And it's the same thing with martial arts, right? Is that you may have five martial arts schools or practitioners or instructors or dojos or whatever in your town, and whether you're a school owner or you train somewhere else, that's all well and good that you think you're the best. But the reality is, the general public looks at you like your pizza is that, hey, okay, there's really not that big a difference between this and that, right? And that's a big problem. And so when you look at what to invest in, what you really should invest in is something that makes you unique. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to outfit and bring ancient Japan, and create a Chinese Buddhist temple, in the middle of Springfield, Illinois, or something like that. You don't have. That's not what I mean. But a unique selling proposition, something that really, when somebody asks you what you do, you don't say, oh, I'm a martial arts instructor, or we as martial artists often, way too often, make the mistake thinking that the specific art we teach is a unique selling proposition, that it can stand by itself. The reality is, whether you teach judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kung fu, karate, aikido, capoeira, whatever, taekwondo, it doesn't really matter. The general public, when you tell somebody what you do, usually, hey, I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor. Oh, that's cool. Is that like a martial art? Right? Because we're so close to the problem, we understand, or close to the issue because it's our passion, we understand the difference between all the different arts and why we have proclivity to one or the other. It doesn't really matter. But the general public, who you're trying to attract as an instructor, number one, don't know. Number two, just don't care. They really don't care because, listen, it's 2019. They are not going out and getting in street brawls and street fights. And as much as we all know self-defense is important for people to learn from multiple aspects, is they're not going to ever really have to defend themselves. And you can argue with me all you want and throw statistics on whatever else, but let's be honest, those of you guys who are martial arts instructors, how many of your students have actually gotten into a real fight or self-defense situation? And that speaks volumes for you, because the whole, like Mr. Miyagi said, the whole reason of learning to fight is so you don't have to, right? But that being said, you still need a unique selling proposition. And so if you're going to invest in something, right, you need to invest in not only figuring out what that uniqueness is that you can offer that will separate you from everybody else that on the surface level appears to be offering the same pizza, right, like you are, but also how to frame and articulate that fully. Because just because you have it in your head that you're better, different, more unique, if you don't know how to frame and articulate it, then guess what? Nobody's going to have any idea what you do, and you're not going to be able to help anybody. And honestly, that's the biggest problems martial arts instructors have, whether they are existing school owners, whether they're looking to enter the industry, whether they're interested in doing high-end private lessons or any private lessons, even if they're doing a public school kind of a partnership or curriculum, right? Is what makes that unique, and then how to uniquely articulate that and frame it so the Gen Pop understands what the heck it is you actually do. So that's what you should invest in. And, listen, yes, we do have a program that teaches high-end transformational martial arts of how to get those clients, how to articulate it, and how to frame it. But you know what? We are willing to help you out on this. We are here to serve and support the industry. And so we're willing to talk to you and help you really understand how that works and to help you create a unique selling proposition so you can, again, frame and articulate it. And the plan for that is free. You don't have to invest anything but time in that. And so if that's something you're interested in, then I definitely suggest you go to WayOfTheWarrior.org, take a look and watch our free masterclass of how to make $10,000 a month teaching high-end private lessons. Again, it's free. There's 5 major shifts that have happened in the industry that's going to really show you why this, it's kind of a lost art of doing that and how exactly to do that. And then if it all makes sense to you and you want our help, for free, literally just book a call with us and we're happy to talk to you and we're happy to plan it out. We're happy to show you how that would work and how it would look like. We'll take a look at what you've done, what has tried that hasn't worked, really dig into why that hasn't worked, and then start to move you forward. And hey, listen, if you want our help to apply that and to move forward and really make a extraordinary living teaching private lessons, whether you're a school owner or not, whether you've ever owned a school and it failed, or whether you're currently a school owner, or whether you have no intention of owning a school, but you're just an experienced martial artist that wants to either supplement or replace their income or have an entirely new business of teaching high-end committed clients and students what you know, everything from your martial skills to your life wisdom that you've gained at this point. So again, we're happy to help you with that. But first things first, definitely go watch the free masterclass, how to make $10,000 a month or more, teaching high-end private lessons at WayOfTheWarrior.org. And then we're happy to talk to you, plan it out. And again, like I said, if it's something we feel as a match, we can talk about helping you out for them. But if you want to take something away from today, you need to invest in whatever it takes to make you unique, a unique selling proposition, and then whatever it takes to properly articulate and frame that uniqueness so the general population understands what it is you do and how you can actually help them. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. Go to WayOfTheWarrior.org, watch that masterclass, and book a call if you want to talk. Talk to you guys later.